Have you ever been absolutely certain about something, only to be told by everyone around you that it never happened? That's how it started for Claire. She wasn't famous, not a scientist, not a conspiracy theorist, just a regular woman with a regular life. Until she noticed things were off. A brand name she'd used for years suddenly spelled differently. A favorite childhood movie now ending another way. A scar on her wrist gone, like it had never been there at all. At first, she thought it was stress, or maybe just bad memory. But then she found the journal, an old leather notebook in her handwriting, but filled with entries she didn't remember writing. Strange ones. Offbeat. Quietly unsettling. One entry described waking up early every morning to a low hum outside her window. A hum no one else could hear. Another listed countries with the wrong capitals. Historical events happening out of order. People she remembered, dying twice. The kicker? Every entry was dated after the day Claire had a car accident. 6 months earlier, she'd been clinically dead for nearly 2 minutes. Her heart stopped. Flatlined. No pulse. Doctors revived her. Called it a miracle. She recovered. Went back to life. But that's when the memories started slipping. Or maybe sinking. With a version of her life that no longer existed. She started to wonder, what if she didn't come back to her world? What if at the moment of death, her consciousness moved sideways? Not up. Not down. But over. To a world that looked the same. Felt the same. But wasn't. Claire stopped talking about it after a while. Friends stopped asking. The therapist blamed trauma. Maybe they were right. But she kept the journal. And one day, she decided to run an experiment. She wrote a note to herself dated, signed, sealed. She hid it under a loose floorboard in her apartment. 2 weeks later, she opened it. Same note. Same handwriting. But the final sentence was different. It read, "You're not supposed to be here." So was it all in her head? A long, slow mental fracture? Or did Claire die that day? And wake up in a version of the world where she didn't? And if that's possible, how many of us might already be in the wrong version of reality and just haven't noticed yet?